Just want to say welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to our third episode. Of course, we don't know the episode name yet, but we'll figure that out during the episode. But just want to welcome everyone again. Of course, we have AB from LA.
Yo, yo.
We have Jag.
Yo.
And we have Bad Bunny as well.
Microphone check, 1, 2. What is this?
You can't use that line, man.
Yeah, I thought we stopped that. Yeah.
You guys can't stop me from anything.
And of course, now we are available on mostly all platforms: Apple Podcast, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube as well. So soon. But if you guys can, please like, subscribe, leave comment, leave any feedback, would be appreciated. We also have a special guest this podcast. Want to introduce yourself?
Yo. Thanks for having me.
I mean, you gotta mention your name at least.
Great intro there, son.
Thank you. Sunny Multani, from South Jersey, born and raised, and I have the misfortune of knowing all of you idiots.
You want to give your social security number as well?
Social.
Yeah.
555.
We didn't ask for your phone number. We asked for your social security.
Just to verify your identity, man.
Just we'll think about it after the podcast. We'll see if I still want to work with you guys.
I mean, no.
We
decide
that call.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're not making that call.
First guest, and this is how you guys treat me, man.
Listen.
No, it could have been much worse.
It's the problem because like when you have a special guest, you have to introduce like them and like their accomplishments. We just didn't have many. Yeah, it's funny.
Hey. Greatest compliment.
You heard about our wedding
grand closing.
Hey, I provided you guys with a logo. We're doing well so far. Helping out the podcast. Trying to make it bigger. See how it goes.
He's gonna be the little backhand guy. Anything we need, he'll just show up. or if we're ever missing a guest, Bunny's on vacation, AB's chilling, then we can call Sunny for a backup anytime we need.
Even though one fill-in guest they always bring in, just like, yo, what's up with you nowadays?
Exactly.
Claim to fame, 2-time fantasy football champion. So we got one thing on the resume at least.
Yeah, beat a certain person in this chat right here. Jag, I'm sorry. I know you're a little sore about that subject.
Damn.
I didn't want you on, I'll be honest with you.
So guys,
he did reject your application. He rejected your application.
No. Okay, so I really wanted to say, I know Deep was mentioning in the beginning of the podcast, he was saying to, like, comment, subscribe. But please, he forgot to say one important thing. Please, guys, just share the fucking podcast. to all
yes,
your
please.
friends,
Just
family,
share the podcast,
cousins.
please.
It doesn't matter who it is. Please share the podcast. And if you do leave a review, good reviews, I think we should probably set a number. What do you guys think? 50 is good or
50 is good.
50 reviews? I think we'll make a special episode, and I'll read out all the feedback or reviews that we've gotten. I hope, you guys can write anything funny. We'll read it. We'll entertain you guys that way.
That might be the best episode.
and maybe we can do a dance performance.
When we get to 49 reviews, I'm gonna put in a review saying Ashan Yeezys are fake. So you have to you have to read that review.
Don't do that.
Honestly, they are fake though. But let's be real.
No, please. Don't embarrass me like that.
Also, Bunny, Bad Bunny. I forgot one thing. You want to shout out to all the fans who are listening to us?
No, guys. I want to thank everybody, and honestly, like all the love we've gotten on social media, all the love we've gotten on SoundCloud so far, Apple Music. I think it's been great. You guys just really need to follow our YouTube account. I think we're probably going to start posting. I think we should probably put the link of that on our Instagram page. The only reason why I'm saying that is because there's only 2 followers on our YouTube page. And as embarrassing as this is going to sound, it's me and my dad.
Yo, I can't find it on YouTube. What's it called on YouTube?
Don't worry, we'll send you the link, Sonny.
Yeah. No. We got to edit some things on YouTube, and we'll definitely post that link.
Exactly.
You can't say, "Don't worry." Like, how are our fans gonna be able to find it?
Don't worry.
You're gonna send
No,
it to
no, no.
everybody.
No. What we'll do is we'll probably I'll make a post on Instagram and then you guys. Oh, you know what? Actually, I was gonna say you guys can share it, but it looks like you guys aren't sharing anything. I know Deep doesn't have a Instagram, and we have Sunny, who's just a guest on a guest. I believe he shared it, or Robbie shared it. His brother shared it.
Was I the first one?
I think did you shared it, right?
Yeah, I shared it. I
Yeah,
shared it as soon
exactly.
as I
No,
saw
yeah,
it.
you shared it. I'm
Can
so
I
sorry. Yeah, you shared it, but we don't have our people who are actually on the show with us not sharing the
well,
podcast on Instagram.
let
So
me
can
let
we?
me let me be completely honest with you,
Okay.
and you guys can make fun of me. I don't know how to share stuff on Instagram or Snapchat. The only time I've ever had a story posted is when I got really drunk and you guys took my phone and posted a story for me. So
Oh,
if
that
someone
yeah.
wants to send me a tutorial on how to comment, how to do any of that stuff, please do, because I'm looking at other people send our podcasts. I'm like, this would be great if I could do this myself.
Hey, speaking of Jag, your age is showing at the current moment here.
His age is showing, but his
Yeah.
biceps aren't.
Oh yeah. Yoked. Oh, by the way, happy anniversary, Jag. This is the first official anniversary. Or happy anniversary.
No,
Congrats,
first
man.
Happy
official.
third. Happy
Happy
third.
third. Happy third.
First official 3 years later.
First official for the pod. First official
Yeah,
for the
first
pod.
official for the pod, and first time him actually wishing him in the last 3 years.
No, we wished him this morning. We wished him this morning.
Well, I called Jag yesterday, and this is probably going to be like a personal vent session for me and Jag, but I called him and he didn't call me back, and I left a nice message and still no reply. So,
He
but
didn't know how to use
guys,
it either.
what about that moose tape, huh? Just kidding.
No, honestly, congrats to Jag. And also, I was just looking at the memories, from especially what it's been 3 years ago. I was
Yeah.
looking at all the videos, pictures on Snapchat that were coming up, and it just reminded me. I'm like, so why don't brown girls drink at the parties? Like we always see, like all of us drinking, partying, having fun. We never see any brown girls, especially.
Oh,
That's
at the
one hell of
bar?
a segue.
He's probably looking at all the videos of us at the bar making a mess. Literally all dudes around. Just all dudes.
All dudes, right? Okay, no. First of all, before we go into that, right, I just want to say something to Deep, right? So this morning he sends me a Snapchat, and it's a 3 year ago memory, right? He sends me the and it's the intro video, not intro. I'm sorry, it's the entrance of me, Bippin, and Nate walking out to a song, right? And behind it's him screaming, right? It's him screaming. And it's like I said, it's three of us, but the only thing I hear is Bippin, go Bip, go Bip, go Bip. And like there's two other people, but nobody else got a shout out.
All that's telling me is your friends are trash.
Quiet as hell.
We didn't want
You gotta
to.
bring it.
Exactly, we gotta support our boy. We can't support
Yo,
you.
but that's how
Yeah,
it is
we
at
don't-
every party we go to.
No,
Any party we go
I feel
to.
you. I feel you. I guess we weren't as close, before, but now, now I guess it's a different situation.
Listen, now
Well, we'll
whenever
call
you
it
get
Bad
ready,
Huh?
Yeah.
We'll call out Bad Bunny.
Bad
Exactly.
Bunny.
Just to piss you off one more time.
Yeah, we have a Bad Bunny chant going.
But back to that question. I think Deep asked. I think that was a good question, and you see that a lot more and more. I just feel like as we're getting older, everybody's. I understand sometimes the girls are trying to respect their families and stuff like that by not drinking at the parties. But I feel like like now everybody's getting so modern. Just regular day to day, but girls still are so shy, or they're not telling their parents that they're drinking, or whatever it is. But I feel like with that happening, right? Like how Deep said or one of you guys mentioned that. I think if he looks back a lot of his collections of pictures and videos and everything, it's just him with the boys, right? But that's also, if you see, like that also translates into like when you go into the dance floor, right? You're dancing, you see all those videos. it's only like guys huddling around other guys, and there's no females around, and then there's like that little section of like three girls just dancing because that's what they're here to do and not do anything else, and maybe just eat some butter chicken. But what do you guys think?
I mean, my only thing is like, of course, like I mean, I agree with you everything you're saying as well, but it just like I would say like the I don't want to sound negative, but just like the old generation, we are scared. People are worried about like what other people are gonna say. I think that's what the main thing is. But
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I went to like, but I only seen it in the U.S. mostly. But I went to a couple of weddings in Canada. It's
Your
totally
home
different.
country.
It's of course representing always 666. But I went to a couple of weddings in Canada. It's totally different. The environment is totally different. Dance floor is totally different. Bar situation
Yeah.
is totally different. Like females are out there drinking with you. They're dancing with you. Nobody
I think that's
cares.
changing though.
Yeah, I mean,
Even here.
slowly.
No, I feel like we're so like backwards in the US right now, I feel like, because exactly what Deep's explaining, the same thing is in India too. Like girls are drinking, like you know what I mean, like modern parties, right? But I feel like in the parties we go to in the US, like the culture is like so backwards. Like you know what I mean? Like I think like half
I
of the
have a
times
I have a
I'm
theory
sorry,
for
Jack.
that.
One thing. But like, I feel like auntie, like everybody's like thinking in their head, like, oh my God, what's that auntie gonna think when they see a glass in my hand? But I feel
Yo,
like
fuck that
those are the
auntie.
conversations. Yeah, no, no, for real. But these are the same conversations the girls need to have at home with their parents and say, listen, we're going to a party. I occasionally have a drink with my friends, and I want to start doing the same thing at parties. Now go ahead.
No, I think I have a theory for why that is. Like,
Hmm.
okay, so you have some place with Canada that has a lot of Indians, right? You have India that obviously has a lot of Indians. So those places evolve and everything, right? So like
Yep.
they go from like year over year, things get more modern and modern. Then we have some place like America that doesn't have as many Indians, and like what we do have, they're trying to keep old ways alive because that's to them the culture they left back in the day is still the culture they're trying to bring like keep up. So like they're always gonna be very like traditional from everything they remember from when they were growing up in India. They don't realize that India evolved too. Like, people don't act the same way they do in India now that when they
Yo,
did back in like the 80s or whatever. So
nope.
we're trying to hold on to something that's not there anymore, you know? Like we're trying to, and then Canada, it's the same thing. It might as well be India. There's enough Indians that it evolves slowly too. I've noticed that too. So I think that's a big part of it. I personally, I've gone to American parties where girls that I just kind of know like from like school that I don't never really talk to, they'll like tap me on the shoulder, but hey, can you get me a drink? And that's kind of bad that someone has to do that.
That's sad.
And it's like girls that might have talked to like maybe once or twice at like college or something, like once, for like in a class or something, and they'll be, hey, go, can you get me a drink or something? And that's I mean, that how backwards is that, you know?
Quick aside, like AB, you can relate because like how many times have you gotten like mango lassi or like Coke with or something like that? It's like a mixed drink, so it's like it's hidden from everyone else, but you know what's actually inside it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's 90% of the time. It's
But the
sad
thing is,
reality.
how do we actually like how does the world change? Because obviously, eventually, we'll have kids. I think we'll be a little bit more open with them. But how do we fix those traditions? Because those obviously aren't working. If somebody does find out that somebody else is drinking, but nowadays, like if we see, right,
Yo,
like that, let's say the next day, I'm sorry, one second, like the next day, let's say if we have like, the aunties are talking to each other, right? And they'll be like, the only outcome we'll see is, oh, did you see that person was drinking? Eventually
yeah.
it gets back to the parents that their kid or their well really their daughter was drinking, right? But how do we
Mhm.
stop that? Like, why do the parents need to get embarrassed if their kids are drinking? If they're gonna drink at home, they're gonna drink when they're out with their friends, or they're gonna drink at parties like this.
So the main thing is it goes back to I would say like the respect part. Like of course in our culture everything is about respect, respect, respect.
Yeah.
But there are some people out there I have met, that actually kind of don't care what other people think. That's the main other thing I want to talk about. Like caring about what other people think about you. Like honestly, I deal with that a lot. Just thinking, okay, what does this person think about me? What does this person think about me? When it shouldn't be. When I should be just worried about myself, not giving a fuck about what anybody say, because it's my life at the end of the day. They're not paying my bills. They're not working my job. I'm working for myself. And like it's the main thing. Like how do you? So another like a next thing I want to talk about is like how do you guys deal with something like, or even not deal with it, or how to like not to think what stop thinking like what other people think about you or what other people is going to say about you, because all like the whole topic not drinking, girls not be able to drink at the parties, it all goes back to what other people are going to say about them or their family, or like
I think
any other
it's the
situation.
man. I think it's the manner you do it in. Like you're gonna drink, right? Like just don't be a fucking jalouse. Like
I think it's
you don't
easier
want to
said
be
than done.
you don't
Yeah,
want to be that guy.
I feel like you can't really not like bring it up. I mean, not like you can't like say that, you can be like, oh, you know what? I don't care. I don't care what they, but for us to even like bring it up and talk about it, we do care about at the end of the day, right? Like, what is somebody going to say about us? As much as we say, like, like how Deep said, oh, you know what? They're not paying my bills. You're absolutely right. They're not paying your bill. They're not doing anything for you. But it's a society that you live in. And, for us, it's just like, you know what? As long as we want to stay in this society, we have to go by society's rules.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I agree with that, but like I think going back to what Deep said, like it's my life, but I think like the Indian culture part of it also changes a lot, like it adds like the added layer of that. Like you care less about what like your white friends may say or your other ethnic friends may say, but like you care more about like what your Punjabi community may say.
Yeah.
Well, the only white friend I have is Sunny M. So I don't care.
Wait, Sunny,
We couldn't get a real
did
white
we
guy
like
in,
put you to
so
bed or
we got.
something?
No, 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 no. I didn't want to interrupt. I mean, like, if you want to
I,
talk about like the girls
What do you
specifically,
mean
like
you don't
it's
want to
for
interrupt?
girls. I don't know, I thought I was going with a nice flow, so I was, like, don't want to interrupt. But like for girls specifically, I think it's just a double standard. And like for talking about like mentality, how to break away from that, it's more of a as long as you're responsible about it and not like doing one end of the spectrum or extreme, I think you're fine.
so Sunny, as a single parent, right? What
What the
advice do you have to give?
fuck? Yo, actually, like, yo, so my brother Robbie, like he's has his anniversary today, and like so he went on a date to Philly, and like so like while they were gone, I had like to take care of the nephew for a bit, so that was kind of fun. And he's like,
So,
right now he's like banging on the door, like Sonny, Sonny, where are you? And I was like, oh shit, we're recording a podcast, get the fuck out.
so what about your kid though?
My kid.
Are you?
I am happily single. I am young, 24 years young. I
Hey,
am
hey, hey, hey!
my,
You didn't pay this. You didn't pay for this ad time yet.
Exactly.
I told you people wanted that matrimonial ad. Wait, Sunny.
accomplishments
All right.
accomplishments include admin of a 20 person WhatsApp group.
Let me
And
That's
let me figure.
it. That's it. And the resume
that's
ends.
it.
That's it.
That's it. Dealing with
End
all
of
these.
accomplishments.
How much do you bench?
Let's see. We're talking about regular bench press. We're talking about, let's see, 150, 160.
150. No, I don't think you're gonna get any hits unless you could do
Exactly.
300,
No.
like me.
Wait,
So,
wait, Sunny, that's about the weight of your daughter, right? I think.
So, like, did I have kids when I was 12 or something?
Don't let the
No,
voice
no,
fool you, audience. This guy's
no.
like 45.
Yo, but man, I heard you guys talking about like fitness and stuff, man. I want to see you guys at the gym one of these days, especially Jag with the
Uh,
six pack coming in.
coming
Wait,
in, man. It's been there.
Yeah.
Have you seen Jag? Have you seen how yoked Jag is?
Wait,
I haven't seen.
we're not gonna do this podcast on camera, right?
It's a YouTube channel
Pro-
coming, right? So yeah.
well, Jag, you still have about a few weeks till till everything rolls out.
Get those
So,
like
so,
weight reducing
so,
pills, fat burners.
you got time to work on it.
No, man. Like I think the pandemic was, either you got really fat or you got like focused on either getting fit or like getting your diet right.
I mean, honestly, that's a lot of people during the pandemic, like struggling with of course, with the weight, and me myself. I mean, I gained honestly a lot of body fat,
No one asked you, bro.
You won't be able to see it, but thanks,
Bro,
appreciate it.
bro, no, you got a BBL. You gained 5 pounds. You got a BBL.
I went to Puerto Rico for that. Okay, so
all his like wink wink Canada visits. He's actually not going to Canada. He's going to Colombia or something just to get his BBL and his boobs lifted.
listen. They take my insurance. Okay, so I can't
Take my
complain.
chance.
Medical
Now
is
we know
mad
what-
cheap down there.
Now we know why Deep's been going to Canada with the free healthcare.
Exactly. Got to take all the benefits, you know. No, honestly, like just thinking about back to what we were talking about. I was talking about like I was like what last year? No, 2 years ago. I was in Indianapolis, and we went to a wedding, and it got pretty fucked up. And
What else
it was,
is new?
and of course, typical. And it's me and my girl, and
Oh.
and then of course, like I didn't feel comfortable driving, of course, and she didn't feel comfortable driving as well. And then we ended up taking an Uber back to our hotel. We took the Uber back. Everything was fine. What happened was she ended up leaving her wallet in the Uber. And of course, like me being a little bit tipsy as well, we realized that like 5-10 minutes later, when the hotel, like, oh shit, she left her purse there. And then we were trying to contact the Uber, like left and right, trying to message him, trying to text him. Finally, reached out to him. And he's like, yeah, I'll have it. If you need it, I need, like, it's going to take me 20 minutes to come to you. Also, I need $200. I was like, what?
God
Oh
damn.
my God.
I know.
Wow.
And next thing you know,
Extortion.
exactly. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And somehow, like, I started arguing with him back and forth. All I remember is we brought the price back down to $20. And
So you negotiated for your own item.
exactly.
That sounds a little like my story, but it went a little different. I lost my phone in an Uber, and it was, I think, the day of Ria's bridal shower. I went out the night before, partied pretty hard, and on the way home, I just do my thing, like Instagram Live and stuff like that. Pull up on a KFC, grab some wings, and I come back in the car, get back home, and next thing you know, I wake up in the morning and my phone's not there. I start calling it, and like after the fifth time I called it, this guy picks up, and he goes, "Hey, listen, man, I'm like, yo, like you have my phone. I'm guessing you're the Uber driver from last night." He's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. He's like, "You left your phone." I'm like, "Well, can I come grab it?" And he's like, "Yeah, that's fine." So I hang up. I mean, he's like, "Yeah, I'll call you right back. I have a customer." He hangs up, and then I call back, and then a lady picks up, and she's like, "Oh, I have your phone now. Like, if you want it, you have to call like the Uber driver." She gives me like a whole different number to call. So now they're just like this husband and wife, I'm guessing, are just playing a game with me. But I guess they didn't realize that like Find My iPhone exists. So anyways, I tracked the phone down at that time. I guess it has a movement. So I start tracking the phone. I show up to the guy's house, and by that time he's asking me, "Oh, that lady's asking for $200. If you want the phone back, I'll help you out. I'll do this. I'll do that." Anyways, I like accidentally tell him like, "Oh, I spoke with the lady," even though I didn't. And then he realizes, "Oh shit, he's on to me." And by the time I pull up to his house, right, he's just taking the SIM card out of the freaking phone to like disconnect it. And then I pull up and I'm like, "You fucker!" I'm like, "You have my phone in your hand. What are you doing?" And
Damn.
That's
and then
some
he was
weird
like
ass
trying to
Uber
ask me
stories.
for money. I said, "Dude, what the hell? I'm not gonna give you anything." Like, I mean, before that, I would have given him some money, right? Like, I'm not gonna give him $200, but I would have given him some money. But yeah, it was like crazy. Like he also got scared. Like, what the hell? Somebody just came outside of my house, and I'm a big buff guy anyway, so people get scared when they see me.
Yeah.
For now on, we're gonna call you Brolic Bunny.
Probably.
Should we just change the name of the podcast to Buff Boys Podcast?
Obviously,
Oh my
we're all
God.
jacked.
We got the next podcast. We got the podcast episode name.
There we go. We were talking about
Got
an
it
intro.
going.
We didn't know the podcast name. I mean, episode name, and we figured it out. Buff Boys.
Oh, I thought we
Logo
were.
and everything.
I thought we were making a whole new podcast about just our fitness workouts.
Or we can call ourselves the Gym Sharks.
Audio only though. Audio only.
Audio only. The only audio fitness guy.
Coming from fitness,
podcast.
nutrition, and cooking.
Brown मुंडे कर दे आजकल और नहीं brown मुंडे podcast कर दे आजकल.
Listen, whatever you're listening to, just stop. Okay, whatever you're listening to, just stop.
It's a new moose tape. He just brought it up in his new song. He was like brown munde kar de podcast ajkal. You never heard that line?
No, I did not. I don't know.
He
what
talked about you in it. He was saying something about like Landu or something.
At least, listen, man. At least I got to mention, you know. See, that's why you're repeating it again and again, you know.
Then I know. Yo, guys, I have a quick question, right? So, actually, you know, one thing is, I've been looking at cars, right? And I've been like, you know, deciding. I don't know what to do. Obviously, like, you know, everything's getting mad expensive nowadays. And what are you guys' thoughts about Teslas?
Get a Lambo, man.
Lambo?
Yeah.
No comment. No comment.
I had
the podcast has subscribers, and I don't want to lose even one of them. So no Lambo talk.
It's a nice car, man.
It definitely is. I love that car.
Plus, it's fuel efficient, you know. So it helps keeps the gas prices high, you know.
Yeah. No. Well,
Yeah.
you know,
I'm sure Sonny's happy. I'm sure Sonny's happy about if everyone drove Lambos.
No, I think everyone should just drive F-150s, the biggest ass trucks you can find.
No, but what do you guys think about Teslas?
We brought in Sonny to talk about his review on Tesla, so
Yeah.
Honestly,
Let's
for
ask
my
the guest.
review, that battery is fucked up. Honestly, I have what's it called, Grinder, our mechanic friend, and he's like,
Typical.
the battery,
Typical.
yeah. I had my booth thing, and he's like, that battery's been fucked up for years. He's been telling me like, yo, that battery, there's a filament that's like not working properly, so
wait,
people
can
are coming in.
Can I stop you right there?
What's up?
There? All right, so Grinder.
Yeah.
I know Grinder too. Do you know he walks around with a wireless charger because the battery on his iPhone doesn't charge the regular way? Wireless charger because he can't plug his phone in. So I don't think he should be the authority on batteries.
No, but he was saying like he's getting in a lot of Tesla cars coming into the shop because they're like battery fucked up and it's like getting repaired.
Wait,
They're spending
hold on.
boatloads of money.
So he has a Tesla, or he has cars as a mechanic, like getting Tesla cars?
Yeah, he gets calls every week, but like some Tesla breaking down because of the battery.
Oh wow.
Which model is it?
So,
Model
I mean-
3 or?
I don't know the exact model, but at least it's happening for a couple years now.
No, I think he's probably talking about the Cybertruck, probably. I wasn't looking at the Cybertruck, Sonny.
Yo, come out with one big ass baseball.
I'm actually no, but for real though, guys, I'm actually looking at that car and I'm trying to get like opinions, like, you know, like obviously nowadays, like I think like when we were in Denver, I think Ronnie or AB brought it up that, you know, in 2035, obviously, I think 2035 or I don't think it was 2025. That in LA all cars are going to be you know, battery powered cars. California. Well, sorry, yeah. California, it's going to be all battery operated cars. So I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? Like, is it something to maybe do as the next car, or do you guys think like?
I think this is why we brought in the subject matter expert in Sonny. You know.
I mean, first you should be glad you don't live in California, so you don't have to worry about that.
No one asked your opinion.
I love California. I think, but Sonny, for real, what do you think? What should I do?
About getting a car, it's like, boy, what you want though? Like, what do you want the car for? Commuting, just showing off, or you want to just like a nice ride?
Just for the IG, just for IG.
Just for the IG thing. All right, here's my advice: go to the McLaren dealership, ask for a test drive. yo,
I can't afford this, but can I just get a test drive, please?
No, come in the most bougie dress, suit, tie, everything. Like, yo, I need a test drive. And you'll come in. Like, all right, sir, I got you. And go around the whole lap a few times. Like, yeah, I'm good. I have a Lambo at home.
You know
I
they
have a
don't care the way you dress. They look at your credit score.
Just not check for
I'm
test drive.
pretty sure they could check my credit score, but the second they check my income, they're gonna kick my ass out. Like,
Yeah,
it's an amazing
yeah.
credit score.
Sir?
If you want a nice, decently sized house, but you can't afford no rent.
Sir, I see a negative on your balance sheet.
No, but also we're starting something new this episodes. We have AB from LA, coming out with
Ooh.
with the new segment.
Oh yeah. Thanks for reminding me, man. So
Buff boys.
I think it'll be a good idea on a weekly basis if I brought in ridiculous would you rather's and put you guys on the hot seat, and you guys let me know which one of these would you rather do, and we can have a kind of a debate about it as to why you would do it. So today, or this week, would you rather have to
Yes.
eat someone else?
What?
Wait, what the hell? Dude, no,
Wait,
stop. This
take
is
it back,
a family
take it back.
podcast. I'm not eating anything out.
Would you rather have to eat someone else's, like, 3 boogers, so 3 different people, in
Okay.
every meal that you ate? So
Okay.
every meal you eat, you have to eat 3 boogers from someone else.
Okay.
Or
Wait, is this
would you
is
rather?
this a question for everybody? I'm sorry. Is this like everybody has to answer this, or?
Yeah. Everyone can answer
Okay.
it.
Yes.
How did you come
Yeah,
up
yeah.
with this?
And then, or every time you use an app or a website, you have to go through the process of recovering your password and creating a new one, and have them do that whole thing.
I would probably
Day.
eat 6
Oh my
boogers
God.
and not do the password thing, to be honest.
I
I know you said 3, but I would just eat extra 3 just for the hell of it at that point, because I don't want to retrieve my password each and every time. That's a hassle. So I'll rather just eat 6 boogers per day for the rest of my life. And not do the
Every meal.
Well,
That's
yeah,
that's
fine.
lunch. That's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast,
Yo,
lunch, and
Bunny,
dinner,
That's
snacks.
fine. Wait, hold on. Is there gonna be hairs in the boogers, or just like regular boogers without hair?
It's a mix. It's a mix.
You
It's
you'll
a nice
probably
steady
catch
diet.
it.
It's a
Yeah, you'll
balanced
probably
diet.
catch a hair. Yeah, you'll catch
And
a hair.
and whose
here and there.
boogers are these?
The Uber
Random
drivers.
people, you don't know them.
Random. Okay. So like this
Well,
won't
wait a
like
minute.
affect with my like COVID vaccine or anything, right?
wait a minute.
We haven't tested the vaccine for that.
Okay.
Wait a minute, because all right, I was talking about this with Ria the other day. I'm like, if I'm sharing
What?
food, no, not
Wait,
the
what?
booger part, not the booger part. Relax,
Oh.
but not the booger part. But I was talking about like sharing food, right? If you're gonna share food, right, and it's with friends, you really don't care about like who's like touching the food. You just all share it. But when it
Yeah.
comes to like some random stranger and like we're all there, and like let's say I'm at work and someone was like, and they're like sharing the food, then I'm a little grossed out. So I don't think I would it'd have to be a friend's boogers, man.
So you're resetting the password? So you're resetting the password?
I already have a password manager, and every single one of my passwords is different. So
No. Ooh,
We
fancy
didn't-
guy.
No, it doesn't matter if you have a password manager. It means anytime you log onto a website, any website that requires a login, you have to go through the password recovery, regardless of anything else.
What if you have
why not?
What if you
Why
have
not?
keep me logged in?
Jack,
So-
have you ever tried boogers? They're not as bad as you're thinking.
Hmm.
Think about the password reset, bro. Because think about it. You gotta press it. You gotta go on the website. You have to press reset password. You have to
You gotta
type
get
in
an
your email, right? You gotta type in. You gotta click on the submit and request link, right? Then you gotta log into your email. You gotta reset that email password. Then you gotta get the code on your phone. You gotta get that. Do we have to reset the passcode on our phone too, or no?
Yeah, app or website. App or
App or
website.
website.
Okay. App or website. Then you obviously you recover your email. Then you get the code from your email. You type that in, right? Rather than that, like what I mean, you're getting 6 boogers delivered to you each meal. Is it once per day and you freeze it, or do
just
they
added
come
3.
frozen?
You just added 3 to the original question. There was 3.
It was always 3. Sean wanted to do
He's
extra.
adding some extra tarka in there.
No, he wanted. He literally said he wanted to do extra just so he didn't have to do password recovery.
But AB, what would you do?
That's a tough one. I think I'm gonna go boogers.
First.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Wait, Sonny hasn't spoken. Is he already eating the boogers? He knows, like, this is
As-
like,
as a
would
single
you
father.
rather?
Add it in the post-workout shake. You're good to go.
How many boogers do you steal from Robbie?
That's an endless supply, bro.
Damn, Robbie's not even here getting shout out.
That's at least every single one that's hearing it.
Shoot us
We
another
didn't
one,
ask for
AB.
that.
Shoot us another
only
one,
call-
AB.
No, we
I
can't.
only
we,
bought
no,
one. Wait,
no, we
wait,
can.
wait,
This,
time out.
this is a segment. We can only do one per episode.
One a
That's
week.
it.
One
Yeah.
a week.
Oh,
One a
wait,
week.
that's it?
Now
Yes.
we're gonna talk about the moods tape.
Wait,
You
we didn't
literally
get- we
brought
didn't-
water into my mouth, and this is how you're gonna do this?
We didn't even get an answer from the host with the most.
Oh yes.
With the least.
I would definitely actually. I always forget my passwords, anyways. Like it could be any website. I barely never. Cause I think eating burgers is disgusting. Me,
So
I
you're
would
resetting passwords?
Yes,
I know,
I
you're
usually do that every day, anyways. Cause I forget my passwords. I change my passwords like all the time, and I don't keep the same password for basically like any website. So I have to reset my password basically every other day, anyways, cause I forget. So I'll definitely continue that path if I need to. But eating boogers is disgusting.
I think that's where you're wrong, dude.
No,
you
you're
haven't tried
disgusting.
it-
No, you're disgusting.
No, it's not that deep. But anyways, you know what? This is a personal topic we can discuss later. I don't want to take too much of my audience time
We'll take this
discussing
offline.
my booger habits and you
We'll
not
take this
liking it.
offline.
And yeah, yeah, we'll definitely take this off.
And
Can
no,
I-
we can
can I-
ask the audience as well. You know, what would they do? Please leave a comment.
Yeah,
I
tell us about
remind you
your
guys-
booger habits.
Can I remind you guys that none of you guys are married, so be very careful. I'll get away with it, but the rest of you really got to be very careful with your answers.
Wait, okay, Sunny, as a single parent, what would you do?
No, I'm gonna go with the smartphone one.
And Sonny,
I'll just log in, man.
and Sonny, why are you hiding your kid from the world?
You keep him under the closet, just like Harry Potter.
like
We don't want
this.
him. We don't want to keep him to the world. Like, don't give him too much hope.
And
Now
no,
you're
Son-
gonna open up a police investigation on us.
Exactly.
It's like 3 episodes long, man.
Sonny, you're supposed to say no. I'm hiding the world from a kid.
Okay, Drake.
James, you owe me a Coke.
Do you guys remember when like that the album first came out where like he finally mentioned him? It was
My bad.
the one before was Pusha T like talking like shit
Yeah,
on
yeah.
him for doing that. And I always thought that like he didn't want that to get revealed, so he went and edited his kid into all the album.
All the
so, like,
songs.
so he's like, oh my god, now I gotta talk about it. So, like, there's these random bars in there talking about my bed or whatever. Just to get, oh my god, the secret's out. he pushed the release date back 3 weeks.
Oh my god!
Listen,
Wait, so guys, like, have you guys been listening to any new music that we're on the music subject, or
Moose tape.
The Moose Tape is the only,
Tape?
it's
Yeah.
the only album.
It's Moose Tape season, as we call it.
I mean, honestly, soon is about to be Audula season, you know. So
Oh, yeah.
all you moosies, you know, get away.
Well, these days, we've just been listening to Moose Tape.
Which day?
No ad.
That was awful. That was awful. that was
terrible.
garbage.
We should all be thanking Sidhu Moosewala, because without him, we wouldn't have a Punjabi music segment right now.
Wait, can you guys
slow
ask
releases
me?
are gonna let
Wait,
us like have content for the next like 15 weeks because of how slow he's releasing music.
Wait, can you guys ask me how the podcast has changed my life? I've set up a perfect joke for this.
No.
Sunny M, I want you to ask me.
No, I don't want to know.
No, Sunny, please ask me, please.
Okay, Bunny, how has a podcast in these 2 short episodes, 3 episodes now, changed your life?
Well, man, it's different for everybody, but I would say for me, piche piche turdi fi majikal.
Boo!
Yo,
Why?
you just set
Why?
you just
Hashtag
set up
Musa-
your own joke.
Moose Tape.
We just lost our 2 subscribers on YouTube.
Man,
We just lost my dad.
Oh my son! Oh my god!
I think we're in the negative. How do our reviews go into the negatives?
It's just gonna be Sean apologizing the entire episode for his awful joke.
I think we got canceled because of that joke. I don't know
my
how,
God.
but we got canceled.
That was
If you want-
that was actually a pretty good joke, but you guys
Yo,
just did not give
you want-
me my my timing.
And
Yeah,
you should
Yo,
work
if you
on
want,
it.
Yo, if you want jokes, I got dad jokes you can use.
I got that joke.
Apparently,
Are they going to be dad jokes?
Oh, the worst dad jokes in the world. All right, here's one. If you're American in the living room, what are you in the bathroom?
Not sure.
You're European.
That was so bad. I don't even know why I didn't laugh at that
I'm not even gonna laugh.
You laughed pretty hard at that one, Sean.
One more.
I don't know why I laughed.
This is why we brought Sonny in.
Cause and a single dad, but go ahead.
Yes. My son / daughter / whoever it is loves them. What are Windmill's favorite music?
Windmill's favorite music. Wind.
No.
Turn up.
They're big. What the fuck? They're big heavy metal music fans.
Boo.
All right,
Oh
so
my
that's
god.
enough of Sonny.
That's enough for our guest.
Man, we really gotta rethink the guest situation.
No man, Bobby just rolls her eyes whenever I come up with a dad joke.
No, listen. He sent a very good email begging to join the podcast. Begging, yes.
And this is the trash we got.
And this is what you're bringing us.
Sunny was our first and last guest. No more.
I'm fine. Last dad joke then.
I'm picturing Sonny in the office, and like Robbie's like, "Why aren't you working right now?" And Sonny's like feverishly typing on his like Google Doc all these bad jokes. He's like, "Sonny, you gotta get back to work." I mean, maybe you can get on like Conan tomorrow or something. I don't know.
Yo,
you gotta keep working on it.
This is my first stepping stone to stand-up comedy.
No, keep it. Honestly, keep it up though. Keep it up though. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe one day it'll work.
All right, last one. What is
No,
what is
no, we don't need it.
what
No,
is-
Sonny. No, Sonny, we don't need it. That's it. This is a podcast, not dad jokes.
Keep it up, but I ain't here.
No. Go on. What is ET short for?
You tell us.
He got little legs.
Oh
Come
my
what?
god, dude, stop it.
That one
Stop
didn't even
it.
make
Stop. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sonny, please.
Our first and last guest.
Exactly. And
So you guys got any weekend plans, guys?
I'm listening to Moose Tapes.
Moose tape? Okay.
Moose Tapes. Yes.
I mean, I'm definitely getting to kayaking hopefully this weekend. Me and my good friend Bip. We're going
Are you
to an
going to
event.
New York?
No. I don't have a Tesla yet, so gas prices are high. I can't afford it.
Yes.
This is why we brought Sonny on. Sponsored trip.
Oh, by the way, I totally forgot. This episode is sponsored by Sunny, and if you guys ever need any type of gas, anything, please reach out to him anytime.
And we're not talking about farts.
That's a dad joke.
Please
Exactly.
book an Uber.
It's spreading.
Please contact Sunny and mention our podcast. He will give you free gas if you need.
No.
And when I say gas, I'm talking about the good gas.
Promo
What?
code
Hey,
Great
premium.
Boys Podcast.
Exactly.
Premium.
Premium, yes. But yeah, I mean,
South Jersey area.
guys, do you guys have anything else you guys want to share for this episode, or
No,
else has
I just. Okay, go ahead.
no? I'm saying what else is happening with you guys? Anything else going on?
No, I mean this weekend's Father's Day. Happy Father's
shit.
Day to all the fathers.
Oh,
I think,
happy Father's Day, Sonny.
No, thanks.
And
I'll give him a
we
nice
do
sock.
we do appreciate all the fathers listening, all the father fans that we'll eventually have, and then also our own fathers. I don't think we would be here without them. I mean, some of you guys
Alright.
might be here without them, but I
I
definitely.
mean,
I know your dad is the only subscriber, but you can take it down a notch a bit. There's not gonna
No,
be a raid from the.
he already unsubscribed, Jag. He's already gone.
He's like, the dad jokes suck. I can't make good dad jokes.
We'll have to bring him on for the next dad joke segment.
Exactly. No, we'll have him come in and review the dad jokes. You know, he can say it himself, like if they're good or no.
Yeah, we'll make it a segment.
Exactly. I mean, please let us know what do you think about our guest host as well. If we should ever bring him back. I mean, from now we look like no, he's never coming back.
It's only up from here.
No. Hold on. If it's already all four of us that voted, how can the audience say that they want him back? And Sunny,
we live for
our
our fans.
answers, Sunny, our like decision is pretty like, you know, if it's up and it's up and it's up, then it's stuck. All right, and we're never gonna talk about you coming on the show ever again.
Yo, watch Deep email me in 2 weeks. But yo, can you please come on?
We need to replace her for Sean.
The way we treated Sunny as our guest, we're never gonna get another guest ever again.
No, actually, I have a couple people lined up. They're requesting me consistently. You know, please, when can I come on the podcast? Relax, guys. Relax.
Deep, we don't want any.
Everyone will get their turn.
Exactly.
No, everyone will get their turn.
क्योंकि
It'll happen.
fame जल्दी है पीछे पीछे आजकल. That's why, But
Okay, you know what?
That was
That
nice.
that
Where'd
was
you come up
terrible.
with
That
that?
was terrible. Okay.
That was amazing.
thank you.
No.
Wow.
No, but I do want to shout out to the people that have been. I know we already said that, but guys, I think everybody, each one of us, like we always like talk on the side and stuff like that. But each one of us, we do really appreciate the feedback, and like a lot of friends, family have just been reaching out. They've been telling us, we've been doing a good job. We definitely want to do this for. It's not, just like a thing that we're just looking to do, like just short time. This is definitely a long term thing for us. So thank you all for listening, and I hope you guys all keep listening and we keep you guys entertained. Not everything, we want to be, joking about. Some things we definitely will start taking seriously.
I mean, we're taking some topics serious. No, we're taking some topics serious, of course. It's all jokes, fun, and games.
Yeah.
But like again, if you guys ever wanna if you guys have anything you guys want us to talk about or give our thoughts and feedback on, I'm pretty sure you don't want our thoughts or feedback on anything. But
You'll be surprised.
Exactly. Feel free to leave a suggestion. Email us at warwithwords@gmail.com. Or you can.
We have not even paid for a domain yet, so
exactly.
So please give us some money. So we can buy a domain for $4.99.
And also, please follow our Instagram as well at war. And anything else anyone want to?
At war.
Yeah.
At war with words. At war with words.
Words _pod.
_pod. And
yes.
Yep. Peace out, guys.
Thank you guys. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you. Good night. Love you.
Peace.
Bye.
Peace.